Yo, welcome to the party. Hello, Makadini Salibonani. My name is Tongayi, and you're listening to ZimExcellence, a weekly celebration of Zimbabwe's changemakers and trailblazers. So here's the secret, y'all. Zimbabweans are actually dope AF, and it's just time that we recognize it. So grab yourself a plate of sadza and grab that stony ginger beer, and let the party begin. Hello and welcome to another episode of ZimExcellence. Happy July! In case you missed it, this is a special bonus series that I'm doing to celebrate and also help promote the short film Rise, which made history as the first ever Zimbabwean film to debut at Tribeca Festival in New York. In previous episodes, I promised to share information about any upcoming screenings. And this week, y'all are in luck because I have two for you. Rise will be screening at the Galway Film Festival, which is Ireland's leading film event and international Oscar qualifying festival. It will be screening as part of the program titled World Shorts Origins and Becoming on Wednesday, July 9th. That is a week from now, at 1:15 in Palace Cinema Galway. Tickets are €11. The film has also been accepted into the 8th annual Indie Shorts International Film Festival in Indianapolis, Indiana, USA. It will screen in person as part of the Children's Resilience with Shine Global, that is a mouthful, block of films on Saturday, July 26th at 3:30 p.m. And it will also be available for everyone to watch virtually from the comfort of their home from July 22nd to July 27th. Tickets are between $13 to $15. Details for both of these screenings that I've mentioned will be down in the show notes. Now, on with the program. Today, I am sharing my bite-sized interview with Jacques Naudé, who is director of photography. If you recall in previous episodes, I was raving about how stunning the shots are in the film. Well, Jacques is the painter behind the shots. He is a filmmaker and cinematographer from South Africa who is based in New York City. His style portrays evocative visuals rich with texture and color and a sparse, authentic dialogue. And his narratives explore the deep-rooted connection between mankind and their environment. I am reading off of the official Rise website. Aside from his work in film and documentaries, he's also worked on commercial campaigns from brands the likes of Nike, Vogue, and Google, as well as many others that I'm not mentioning. He has produced and shot music videos for Keith Richards and Tom Petty, among others. Anyway, without a further ado, here is Jacques. I'm here with the director of photography for Rise, Jacques Naudé. Okay, how are you feeling about the film screening at Tribeca today?
It was a successful screening. Mm-hmm. Thanks to Jessica and the team, it went, it seemed like it was very, very well received.
What made you sign on to be part of the project?
The script, for one, and the fact that it was it was based on a true story about Tobias. I just felt like there was something that I, could resonate to, and felt that it was a story I needed to tell. And if I could lens it, and obviously the connection with Jessica was a bonus, and she did great. I guess it was her first short.
Her directorial debut, I believe.
She did great.
What was it like to shoot in Zimbabwe as someone who's South African?
I loved it, because I don't, see myself ever really getting that depth out of, visiting Zimbabwe as a tourist or as a visitor. So I got, to see, sides of Zimbabwe that I as a filmmaker, really aspired to see. It's like the depth of humanity and the culture and the people of Zimbabwe was just beautiful people, and obviously a beautiful, beautiful place. I can't say enough. For a country that's been through so much, historically, I was surprised that I still went back there and found the kindness and the depth of soul that the people in Zimbabwe hold. To me, that was like a very changing thing to see within myself, and even within our team, because there's a full Zimbabwe team, and I think that was really inspiring to work with local talent and people across the board, and how we managed to to create what we did. I'm proud of the team that Jessica put together.
What do you hope people take away from seeing this film?
To fight for what you believe in, and life isn't easy, but if you're really passionate and you put time and energy and love into anything, perseverance wins, and that's what the story is about.
Any other parting words? Anything that I missed that you want to talk about it?
Rise above the rest.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much for coming to the party. Majita tatenda siyabonga. Nah, for real. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of ZimExcellence. If you found value from this episode, please share it with a friend and go ahead and subscribe, rate, and review. If you send me a screenshot of your review, I'll make sure to give you a shout out on future episodes. Feel free to tag us on Instagram at ZimExcellence Podcast. And if you identify as Zimbabwean, I want to hear your story. So go ahead and email zimexcellencepodcast@gmail.com. Till then, have the best week and stay Zim excellent.